Hello everybody, Mike from the Rewatch Project with Hannah and Mike podcast here, and I'm back with another edition of Front Row, these music performance reactions, and I'm back in the wonderful world of Elvis Presley with a studio recording of a song that I have actually reacted to before, but it was a live version from the 1950s, and a number of people suggested that I go back and check out the studio version, which I have never heard, which I'm going to do in just a moment. After I've reminded you very quickly that I do talk over these videos, I do pause them, I do all manner of interrupting, so I would strongly suggest that you listen to this song before hearing it for the first time, because I will be doing all of those things. So it is what it is. That's how I choose to react. Apologies if that is not to your taste. Also, a quick reminder that we appreciate feedback. Please leave comments here on the channel, and also do check out the Rewatch Project of Hannah and Mike, the podcast that shares this feed, where my wife Hannah and I go back and rewatch some of our favourite film and TV franchises, in addition to the other film, TV, and other music-related and pop cultural-related goodness that cohabits this channel here. Also, a reminder that we very much appreciate likes and subscribes. Subscriptions make a huge difference. It helps people find the channel, and if people find the channel, they get involved in the conversation, which is the big motivator for doing this, and will definitely result in me doing this with a greater level of regularity. So only thing that remains to be said is that we do very much appreciate donations via PayPal, but of course only if you are able to do so without causing yourself any financial hardship. I'm always happy to interact with and take recommendations from people who are unable to contribute financially, so there's absolutely no requirement of that. So love me Elvis Presley. Curious to hear the studio version of this song. Let's check it out.
Treat me like a fool.
Ooh.
Treat me mean and cruel, but love me. Bring my faithful heart, tear it all apart, but love me. Won't you love me? If you ever go.
Oh, so good.
So lonely. I'll be sad and blue, crying over you.
My God.
Dear only. I would beg and steal, just to feel,
This is so good.
beating close to mine. So close to mine. Wherever you ever go, darling, I'll be so lonely. I'll be sad and blue, crying over you, dear only. I would beg and steal. He would beg and steal. Just to feel. Yes, just to feel your heart.
Oh, amazing.
Beating close to mine.
It's these sections where it...
Wherever you ever go, darling, I'll be so lonely, begging on my knees. All I ask is please, please love me. Oh, yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my God. That was amazing. This is the best example of the rhythmic pregnant pauses that he does, where, you know, we've been programmed to sort of bop along to the song, and Elvis does this thing often where it'll cut out and he's the only thing going, and we're with him because we've got the rhythm of the song. And then there's this sense of satisfyingly inevitable resumption as it kicks back in, and it creates this euphoric sound which is heightened by the pitch perfect production, but of course his voice and the humour and the wit in his voice and the judgment and the playfulness. I think this is the first time that I've played a song all the way through without stopping it, because I just couldn't stop that. And you know what? I'm going to play it again because I want to hear that again right now. And I might stop it a couple of times here as we go. Wow. Yeah, that was really something. Let's listen to that again. And really listen out for, I think I said this in the last song, how much he understands how to use the microphone, this modern recording technique, where it's not just about blasting out the sound or using the acoustics of the building. It's about knowing how subtle you can be, but also how you can lean back and really, blow the doors off, and knowing when to do that and how to do that. It's such a modern way of doing things, but also really listen out for those moments where there's that euphoric resumption, the song resumes, and Elvis is the only thing going on. We're with him, and what that does is that creates a very direct connection to the listener, because it's just you and him. And then when it comes back in, it's everyone together, and that's a really incredible thing. Let's listen to this again.
Treat me like a fool.
Even from the beginning, it's just him and us, and then we're in.
But love me.
It's just quintessential Elvis.
Bring my faithful heart.
And these notes here, like this,
Tear it all apart. But love
incredible dynamics, the range.
me. Wherever you ever go.
And then when it kicks back in,
Darling,
wow.
oh, so long.
It's such a simple, beautiful song.
I'll be sad and blue, crying
Oh, those notes, they just break your heart, don't they?
only.
And then this slight change here in this section with the backing vocals.
Just to feel
So slinky.
your heart
And those changes, there's 3 levels.
beating close to mine.
Here he goes, just us and him. We know what's going to happen. It's going to come back in, and it's going to be beautiful.
Darling, I'll be oh so lonely.
This note here,
I'll be sad
as he goes up.
crying over you, dear only.
Amazing, beautiful, angelic backing vocals.
I would beg and steal
And that's how you're using the microphone, knowing he can do that in the studio.
just to feel. Yes, just to feel your heart
It changes, up.
beating close to mine. So close to mine. Wherever you ever go, darling, I'll be oh so lonely.
Amazing.
Begging on my knees. All I ask is please, please love me. Oh, yes.
Perfect. I've said before, you can intellectualize these things. You can talk about the musicality of it. You can talk about the production techniques. You can talk about why, the psychology of the performance, the psychology of the audience, why it resonates, how it resonates, the connections, the communication, the feelings. But ultimately, it does come down to the latter. It comes down to how it feels. And it just feels incredible. And it's just a beautiful song and a beautiful performance, and one of the all-time great. I don't care how well known this song is. I mean, I know Elvis performed this song a lot during his life, so I guess it's fairly well known, but maybe not to Joe Public or the layperson like me. I didn't really know it. I only knew of this song from the film Wild at Heart, and Nicolas Cage, of all people, sings it in that. But this Elvis version really is a masterclass in economy and taste. You know, I've said before about how a lot of the time older artists, it's not that they lose their ability or their talent, but they lose their judgment. And what we see here is just incredible judgment, instinct, guts, but also talent. And what a beautiful, beautiful piece of music. Really, really blown away by that. That's an all-timer for me. Elvis Presley. Okay, tell me what to cover next. Also, let me know what you think of these reactions. Tell me your Elvis stories, but also tell me what other musicians and songs you'd like me to cover in addition to Elvis Presley. And that reminds me, please do check out the other content on this channel, including the Rewatch Project with Hannah and Mike and the other film, TV, and music, and general pop culture related goodness that also cohabits here. And we also very much appreciate PayPal donations if you can afford to do so without causing yourself any financial hardship, in addition to likes and subscribes and just general interaction with you wonderful listeners. So, wow, yeah, that one really blew my socks off. See you again soon. Bye-bye.